Happy New Year from Balrogs and Blasters. This is Patrick speaking. I just want to go through something I've been thinking about over the last few days, and that's setting a reading goal, doing a reading challenge for 2025. Last year I didn't read a lot. This year I really want to change that. I'm going to set myself a goal, I'm going to try and keep to it, and I'm going to bring you through that journey. So I want to talk about setting reading goals for the new year, why they matter, how to set them up, and a few strategies to keep you motivated all year long. If you're looking to get more books under your belt, or simply want to revamp the way you approach reading, you're in the right spot. Let's dive in. We all know reading is a fantastic way to learn new ideas, boost creativity, and even de-stress after a hectic day. But it's easy to let the habit fall beside the wayside when life gets busy. That's where reading goals come in. By setting a clear target, like I want to read 20 books this year, or I want to explore 5 different genres, you can give yourself a direction and a sense of purpose. And the best part, tracking your progress makes the whole experience more rewarding. Who doesn't love seeing a checklist of completed books? Before you set this year's goal, do a little self-reflection. How many books did you read last year? Were they physical books, e-books, or audiobooks? Which genres got you excited? Which ones did you struggle to finish? This quick analysis helps you figure out what worked and what didn't. Maybe you found that tackling huge fantasy novels isn't your jam. Or perhaps you get more reading done by spending time between ebooks and audiobooks during your commute. Use these insights to shape more realistic and fun goals for the year ahead. Let's say you read 10 books last year and it felt like a stretch. If you decide to aim for 50 this year, that might be a bit daunting, unless you've got a solid plan and plenty of free time. Instead, nudge your goal upward by a small but manageable amount, like 12 or 15. It's all about challenging yourself without setting an impossible bar. Pick a number. Start with a target that matches your lifestyle and reading speed. Choose genres or themes. Maybe your focus is on personal development, sci-fi, or even biographies. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Trying new genres can expand your horizons. Instead of focusing on the number of books, maybe you'd rather commit to 20 minutes of reading per day. That way you build a habit and don't feel the pressure of a huge to-be-read pile. Instead of focusing on the number of books, maybe you'd rather commit to 20 minutes of reading per day. That way you build a habit and don't feel the pressure of a huge to-be-read pile. Remember, setting a goal is supposed to motivate you, not stress you out. You can always adjust as the year goes on if you find you have more or less time than expected. Now, when it comes to tracking, they can be both fun and super motivating. Here are some that I would recommend. Reading apps such as Goodreads or Storygraph let you set a reading challenge, log each book, and rate or review it afterwards. It's also handy to see what your friends are reading. If you prefer a more analog approach, dedicate a couple of pages to jot down book titles, dates you start and finish, and any notes or quotes that inspire you in a bullet journal or planner. And finally, for you nerds like me, spreadsheets. This is a great way to track stats, like total books read, pages read per day, genre breakdown, etc. Numbers can be surprisingly motivated, but only if you have that analytical brain. You don't want to be stressing yourself out working in a spreadsheet all the time. Once your goals are set and your tracking method is picked, the next big challenge is staying motivated throughout the year. So I would recommend partnering up with a friend, join a local book club, or even find an online reading group. Discussing books with others can keep you accountable and add a social element to the reading. For example, if you're into fantasy or sci-fi, the Swords and Lasers group on Goodreads is a fantastic resource. Don't stick to one genre or one format. Alternate between fiction, non-fiction, ebooks, audiobooks, whatever keeps you excited. Break your reading challenge into smaller chunks as well. For example, aim to finish 3 books in the first quarter of the year, then reward yourself when you hit that milestone. Some books are meant to be savoured. Don't speed through them just to hit a number. If a chapter intrigues you, take your time, make notes or reflect. Quality over quantity is always a good rule of thumb. The biggest thing though is incorporating reading into your daily routine. Finding time to read can be tricky, so it's important to weave the habit seamlessly into your day. Maybe you read for 15 minutes after waking up, during your lunch break, or right before bed. If you commute by public transport, make use of that time. Even listening to audiobooks on a walk or at the gym counts. Once you see reading as part of your daily routine, reaching your goals will be so much easier. Don't be afraid to pivot. Life gets busy. Jobs change, new responsibilities pop up, or maybe you go on vacation and somehow read 5 books in a single week. If you need to recalibrate your goals, do it. The point is to find a balance between challenging yourself and enjoying the journey. And that's the most important part, is enjoying the journey that you're going on here. And there you have it. A roadmap to setting and crushing your reading goals this year. Whether you're aiming to get a specific reading list, trying new genres, or just squeezing in 15 minutes of quiet reading time each day, setting a clear goal is a game changer. You'll enjoy watching your progress, discovering new authors, and immersing yourself in fresh worlds and ideas. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are your reading goals for the year? Share them down in the comments. Let's support each other along the way. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep reading, keep growing, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you from Balrog and Blasters, and Happy New Year.